Well guys, today we're in a very, very special car, especially to me. This is a VL Calais Turbo, an absolute dream car, and I mean that without any exaggeration. This one has been fully nut and bolt restored. It is absolutely spotless in here. Wait till you guys see the outside though. As you can see, it's red. But this car is phenomenally clean. It's perfect. And there's our little turbo badge there, our genuine GM key. It's a genuine Calais, genuine turbo. And guys, this, if you're ever jealous of some of the cars that I've had on the channel, make it be this one, because even I can't believe what's happening. If you're unfamiliar with the Calais, which I'm sure most of you are not, most of you would know about this car. There are a few, oh look at that Holden logo, I did not know that was there. Yeah, if you're unfamiliar with this car, the Calais has its own steering wheel, which you can see. We've got all of these carpeted door cards, very unique interior, like exclusively to this car, and our Calais and turbo badging on there. Now, I know the first thing you're going to be thinking is, what does the turbo noise sound like? Now, I'm not sure if you can hear it. This car has all stock gear, which when you see the outside, you can understand why. It's a very, very, you know, it's a stock car, and it's been made like that on purpose. We do have our electric windows, which I'll put up there, but it's been made like that on purpose, and I completely understand it, because you know, there's definitely a place for those massive dosing VLs, and I actually would have one of those on the channel. There is absolutely a place for those cars, but there is also a place for the standard ones, and there is not many standard Calais left. Most of these have been modified crazy. This does have a different set of wheels, which we'll go into later when I park up and show you the outside. But very, very cool, very cool car, guys. I mean, look how smooth it's driving for a car from the 80s. And yeah, it has had a resto, but it drives so damn nice. It really is phenomenal, and I'm just so lucky that I'm able to drive something like this, guys. I mean, this is it's a dream come true. And as out of all of the of all the cars that I've owned, there we go, we just got a big thumbs up. Out of all of the cars that I've had on the channel, this is probably the one that I would like to personally own the most. Absolutely beautiful car, the Calais, and very rare to find one unmodified, and it's so cool now that we're in an era where these cars are very valuable and looked after. If you guys are unfamiliar, if you guys don't know, one like this, I mean, just in the bodywork in this car is tens of thousands of dollars. This is a proper big dollar car, and it's cool. But I will just give it a little squirt just here. So, you know, it's not going to be doing anything too crazy. It is a stock running gear, but 150 kilowatts. You know, I think it was almost 30 more than the V8 of the same era. It's a very healthy car, this, and it goes pretty well. You know, by today's standards, maybe not, but back then it would have been really properly a fast car. And you know, this is the same running gear as the Skylines, but the diff has a bit taller gearing in this. So just such a cool car, guys. It really is a genuinely fantastic car. Now, if you're wondering, you know, just while we drive around here, just a little bit more about why there is a Nissan motor in a Holden. Now Holden had been running the 202 or whatever, or some variation of it, for 25 years, and they were in desperate need of really a new motor. And from, I think it was January 1st 1986, you could no longer run cars on leaded petrol, but they didn't have anything worthwhile, and they weren't sure if they were going to, you know, put the time and engineering into the 202. They ended up contacting Nissan and contracting the RB30. But one thing that's interesting is that after they did that, after they got all the contracts and lined it all up, the yen started to gain a bit of traction, and these motors became much more expensive for Holden. And Holden ended up hemorrhaging money and really struggled financially with the VL. But the end product was a very good car. This is a very good car. But yeah, it was not cheap for Holden to build. So yeah, just a little interesting tidbit. And these are just very, very culturally significant in Australian motoring culture. They've always been popular from new, always. I mean, even at their peak, they were still worth good money, really. I mean, even at their valley, they were still worth decent money, really, compared to everything else on the market. So they've always been cool. They've always been expensive relatively. And I mean, guys, I don't know how to put it into words, just how bloody smooth this thing is. It's crazy. And it has been lowered a little bit, but you know, it's tasteful. Anyway, guys, I'll pull over soon and we'll show you the outside of the car, because she is absolutely gorgeous. All right, guys, we have pulled over and I have to show you this. I mean, first of all, let's have a better look at the interior, these plush seats. Now, the owner, this is a combination of many VL Calais and the best bits from all of those. But here's a better look at our radio, our cruise control. But let's have a look at the outside of this car, guys. She is absolutely perfect. Now, I really don't know if the camera is going to really capture this properly, but man, this is a genuinely perfect car. Everything is perfect. The panel gaps are perfect. The paint is perfect. There are no dents. There are those VX GTS wheels that I mentioned. It is two-tone, red over silver. All of the rubbers are nice and soft. All of the glass has been taken out and polished and buffed, and it's all original glass. Everything on this car that has been taken off and restored is all genuine new old stock gear. I love this garnish here with the stripes, the Calais, the Holden, the Turbo, the whole thing. Look how enormous these headrests are. Really cool car, guys. I mean, she is absolutely gorgeous. And if we have a look in here, it's just a big old couch back there. One of my favorite features, of course, you turn these on and the pop-up headlights. Very cool feature, guys. As I mentioned before, stock car here, no big massive turbo here, all original stuff. There's our crossover pipe, all the original stuff, original gear, original genuine motor, genuine Calais turbo, and the owner has gone to extreme lengths, all the original bolts all cleaned up. There is no expense spared, no stuffing around. This is a proper nut and bolt restoration of a car that truly deserves it. I mean, what an awesome piece of Australian motoring history. I hope you guys enjoyed this, because this was... when I was driving here to film this car, I just couldn't believe how much things have changed and how lucky I am to be doing a piece on a car like this. It's phenomenal, guys. It really is a very special car. I love it. I'm just so lucky, and it does get a lot of attention on the road, the Aussie Ferrari. Anyway, guys, I really appreciate you guys for watching, and if you like these videos, then follow along, or if you like your car on the channel, then please feel free to get in touch. It doesn't have to be a big dollar Calais turbo that's in immaculate condition like this. It could be, yeah, other stuff. I'm pretty open. But otherwise, thank you for watching, liking, subscribing, following along, and all of that, guys. I really do appreciate it.